The Sunrise Drive-In Theater, gone, but certainly not forgotten. It operated from July of 1963 until about August of 2002. In 2004, the drive-in was torn down, hauled away, and recycled. Today, nothing remains of it but one of the original column speakers given to me by Fred many years ago. Or so I thought. What had become of the old Sunrise Drive-In Theater sign? Again, recycled, right? In May of 2020, I was contacted by a man who claimed to have the original Sunrise Drive-In sign. The man's name was Todd. He had just seen my 2019 video release about the Sunrise Drive-In and decided to contact me. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He asked me if I wanted to come see the sign. Are you kidding? I was out the door so fast, even before I'd hung up the phone. Here's some footage from my first meeting with Todd in May of 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the Sunrise Drive-In sign. We're visiting with Todd Johnston today, and some of you may recognize what he's standing next to here. The old Sunrise Drive-In Theater sign. Todd, could you tell us a little bit about how you happened to get involved with this, how you happened to come by it?
Yeah, they were the construction contractor that was doing that development out there needed the pole sign removed, and so they contracted with us to do it. And we went out there and, like you said, 2004, pulled it down, and we just left it in the back of our yard for the last, 16 years it's been back there.
Well, what did you recently do?
We were cleaning up. We had some downtime. We were restoring a couple old signs, and this project was buried, and it just seemed like the time to pull it out and maybe,
So could this be considered kind of a benefit of the COVID virus, or?
Yeah, I guess so. It could be a little bit of a benefit. If we had more actual paying work, we would be having our employees do that. But since we don't at the moment, we're gonna work on some projects and keep them busy. So this one will get a complete restoration. We'll take it apart. We'll sandblast it. We will repaint it. We'll put all new neon glass on it. Replace the globe. All the everything that was damaged on it just from time.
That is just awesome.
We'll replace it. And it'll look brand new someday.
I can't wait to see what it looks like when you. Well, I'm going to take a little wander around here so people can see it. Well, I really, truly did not think I would ever see this again. I'm kind of intrigued by, they must have tried to repaint it or something. Or this is the original paint and somebody just kind of did it by hand. You would have thought it would have been.
Yeah, this has been repainted for sure. And we'll be able to tell a little bit more when we get into restoring it. But it was a lot cleaner than this, and someone came back out, probably a handyman, and just kind of touched it up because the paint faded or whatnot. It does have some, the bottom's rusted out just because of the shape of it. That was an area where water accumulated. It's down in that bottom corner, so it just rusted out. So that'll all be fixed.
Was this from inside that?
Yes, sir.
So what would that be?
That's an old 12,030 transformer, and the date on it. Let's see if we can find the date. Don't see a date. It's usually stamped right here.
Like a condenser or something?
It's a transformer that runs the neon, yeah. But I don't see a date on it. We might be able to find one somewhere on it. But it's a leaky old thing. Old tar.
So would they replace it with something very similar? Or
Yep.
Is there something?
Exact same thing.
So it hasn't changed that much over the past 60 years or so then?
They put electronic type transformers in it now. Instead of the old core and coil type. But, it'll be very similar. the transformer will be. And there'll be more than one of those in it. I don't know how many yet.
That is so wicked awesome. We're going to have the official lighting of the Sunrise Drive-In sign, the new updated, restored version. Okay, Todd, go ahead. All right. Awesome. Oh, that just warms my heart to see that again. You know, it was awesome just seeing it last year, even in the condition it was in.
Right.
But you guys have done such a wonderful job with it. Todd, can you tell us about all about it?
When the pandemic hit, we had some slow time, so we brought it in and we started working on it. Took it, had it sandblasted at the sandblasters. We repaired a little damage that was done from rust. We primed it, painted it. We looked for old pictures of it to kind of try to restore it back to where it was. We found some, but we weren't totally successful, so we did take some liberties with the restoration process and colors and whatnot. So it got painted. We did the lettering on here. Then we put a satin clear coat over the whole sign.
What was the biggest problem with the restoration?
Probably the condition it was. It was a rust bucket. So it was in pretty bad shape. So we did replace a couple panels that were really bad. You can see here, we left this original pitted out a little bit there, and there's a bullet hole through the side of it, which we left. We thought was
that before or after?
yeah, the bullet hole happened sometime when it was up, little 22 or something. I don't know. So then we had the gentleman in Rancho Cordova make all the glass for it. So we did all new neon glass. We put all new housings in it.
It's so nice to see the lettering looking nice.
Yeah.
You know, I had noticed, I saw it up close last time, that they had hand painted
yes,
the lettering.
This is not hand painted, but we kind of made it to look like it was. This is actual vinyl decals. And then we replaced the globe. We have the globe made in Reno.
I like the little stars on the end that you put on it, the
yeah,
lights.
the little the pipes that came out of it, those were rusted out pretty bad. So we replaced the pipes and we put little light bulbs on the end. I'm not sure if that's the way it was originally, but we thought it would look cool.
You know, that wouldn't surprise me. I can't say I have a memory of that, but then again, as you know, I hadn't remembered about the two colors on the side until I found that one photograph.
Yep. So that's it. So now we're gonna hang it in the shop from the rafters and have it as like a little centerpiece to the shop. So
this is just awesome. So tell me your favorite thing about the restoration.
I think the best thing about this is this area right here, the globe and the neon inside, and how the neon rings kind of shine on the globe, and it looks like the globe has rings in it too. So that was unintended. It was an unintended look that happened. So.
It is so awesome, Todd. You guys did such a wonderful job.
So, and the bulk of it is all original, with the exception of the glass and some other parts that were too far gone to save.
Tell me about what you had to go through with the paint job on it.
It was just a typical paint job. It was old, a lot of old rusted metal, and one of our fabricator, Ron, he fixed all the rust, and we did a little bit of Bondo work, but wanted to keep its kind of aged look and painted over a lot of stuff. It was a fun project.
Currently, the sign is not available for public viewing, but maybe at some future date and time. Anyway, thanks for watching. My thanks to Todd and his group of amazing artisans for restoring the old Sunrise Drive-In Theater sign and for making this video possible.